Hello, remember me? Remember this? That's where I'm at. Still can't use my left hand. I can use it to steady. I can't grip anything very hard. But I'm waiting. I was supposed to have gotten called yesterday with the results from a blood test I took. And they were going to do an extensive blood test. And they said, if we don't call you Monday, call us at noon or just before noon on Tuesday. And I called, and I called, and I called and called and called. And they won't call me back. You don't get a human. So today's Wednesday, probably 11 o'clock. They haven't called. So here in a minute, I'm going to call them. I don't know what it is about these people have information that you need so you can make a decision on what steps you need to take next. I want to see an autoimmune rheumatologist. I think that's the right word, rheumatologist. Because that's my last hope for my hand. And I've decided I'm just going to do whatever I can with one hand and a thumb and a forefinger. So here we go. I've had these made for quite a while now, a couple of months. And I usually ask 85 for these, but I'm going to ask 65 for these. I am putting some really nice handles on them. This is maple burl. That's maple burl. That is Karelian, and it's got a bit of a yellow tint to it, and it buffs up real nice. That's Karelian birch. That's some nice wood. So that's what I'm doing now. And the last one, so this is enough to do 6 of them, and the last one I'm gonna put this synthetic on. So right now what I'm gonna do is cut these where I've got them marked like that, and start getting everything ready to put the handles on, because they have been heat treated and cleaned up and ready to get their handles on. All right, I got 3 of them ready to be epoxied. 4 more. This is the next one. All right, I got all 7 handles cut. Now I need to sand and buff the nose of these handles. And before I glue them on, because you can't do it after you glue them on. So, I'm gonna take a mini break here and get to sanding. Okay, I've got all 7 knives sanded and buffed on the nose. And ready for epoxy. If you see anything you like, let me know. I want to epoxy these tomorrow. Here's the synthetic. And yeah, I'm going to come out and epoxy these tomorrow. And then I'm going to cut out a sharp finger. Yeah, because when I finish these knives and get the sheaths made and everything, I'm going to make a sharp finger. That's kind of my favorite knife for now. I mean, the BC Special has been my favorite forever, but I've made 3 sharp fingers so far, and I really like the way they look. They're kind of the perfect size between a small and a big knife. And they don't, I mean, if you were to wear it on your belt, it wouldn't be a massive knife that would get in your way and all that. So, all right, I am going home. You ready to go home? Let's go. Oh yeah, here, I'll let you look at my change and you can guess how much it's gonna be. I say it's going to be about $27, $28, which will, just basically fill a gas tank. But, and here's another funny thing that I've noticed over the years. Man, I used to have bucket loads of change after a year. I trade my change in about once a year, and usually it's, you know, a gigantic. Usually it's $100 or $120 worth of change every year. I convert to money. But we use debit cards so much now, we hardly ever use cash because it's more convenient, that we don't get change back anymore. So I hardly ever find myself going in there to my man cave and putting change in my little piggy bank. And I'll give you an example. One time I had a $5 bill in my pocket, in my wallet, and I had that $5 bill for about 6 months. Never used it, never needed it, because I use debit cards for everything. Anyway, I just thought that's kind of interesting that, you know, when they go to digital currency, for people like us, it'll be an easy transition, even though I don't like the fact that the government will have control over my bank account. But, you know, we use debit cards anyway, so it won't be a huge transition for us. Well, if you knew how bad I wanted ribeye, you would not be tempting me like that.